Turning to your top story, I'm sure you're hearing about this case. A teenager in Texas vanishes on Christmas Eve, and some new video may show Camila Olmos right before she went missing. The 19-year-old was last seen leaving her home in Bexar County, Texas in the early morning hours of December 24th. The sheriff's office there says that she normally goes out on a walk, but her mom started to get concerned when she didn't come home. Authorities believe that she's in imminent danger, and they're not ruling out kidnapping or trafficking.
Your mom is destroyed, but she's very strong, and we're gonna find you. Even if we had to pick up a rock, we will find you. We will find you, baby. We're coming to you. Hold it. Faith, you know God. You know God. So please, baby. Please, honey, pray to God that He will bring
Christmas
you
Eve,
to us.
2025, 7 in the morning. A 19-year-old girl steps outside her family home in San Antonio, Texas, looks into her car for a moment, then walks away. She's wearing a black North Face sweater with baby blue accents, baby blue shorts, and white shoes. Her phone sits inside the house. So does everything else she owns, except for one car key in her pocket. 6 days later, Camila Mendoza Olmos is still missing, and nobody knows where she went or why. If you're already feeling that knot in your stomach wondering what happened to this young woman, then do me a favor right now. Hit that like button, subscribe to She's Alive, and turn on notifications, because cases like Camila's need eyes on them. Every share, every comment, every subscription keeps these stories alive and puts pressure where it needs to be. Don't let this one fade into the background. Let's talk about who Camila really was, because understanding her makes what happened even more disturbing. Born in Ontario, California, Camila grew up in Southern California before her family moved to Texas. Everyone who knew her called her Cammy. She was a student at Northwest Vista College in San Antonio, living with her parents in Northwest Bexar County in a quiet neighborhood off Caspian Spring. She had a tight-knit family. Her father, Alfonso Mendoza, called her his daddy's girl. Her mother, Rosario Olmos, describes her as the center of their world. She has a brother named Carlos who flew back into town the second he heard she was missing. Extended family spreads across California and Texas, cousins, aunts, uncles, all of them close. Here's what people say about Cammy. Always smiling. Always laughing. Always saying I love you. Her friends describe her as warm, dependable, deeply connected to everyone around her. One friend, Isabella, said Cammy was the type of person who checked on you constantly, made sure your phone was charged, asked why you weren't doing something you said you would. She talked to her friend Camila Estrella every single day, often while she was out on her morning walks. Her cousin Destiny Mendoza said the last time they spoke on December 23rd, everything seemed completely normal. Cammy told her, "Oh, I love you. I'll talk to you after the gym." Just a regular day. Nothing out of the ordinary. Cammy had routines. She went to the gym regularly. She took morning walks around her neighborhood. But here's something important. According to her cousin Destiny, Cammy wasn't a fan of the outdoors. She didn't like hiking. She didn't enjoy nature trails. Her walks were just walks, nothing extreme, nothing adventurous. And she always had her phone with her. Her friends emphasized this over and over. Cammy was glued to her phone like any 19-year-old. She was constantly in touch, constantly checking in. The idea that she would leave the house without it made zero sense to anyone who knew her. Now let's talk about her personal life because it matters for the investigation. Cammy had recently gone through a breakup with her boyfriend. Authorities confirmed it was mutual, on good terms. Her Aunt Nancy Olmos called rumors about the ex-boyfriend being involved fake news, saying the two families had been close for decades. Everyone close to Cammy, including the ex, has been cooperating fully with investigators. There's no sign of any conflict there. But here's where things get complicated, and this is important to understand because it shapes how investigators approach this case. Sheriff Javier Salazar revealed that Cammy had been dealing with depression. She had a history of struggling with her mental health, and according to Salazar, she'd experienced suicidal ideation in the past. Now, before you jump to conclusions, stay with me here, because the sheriff himself said that bouts of depression are common in young people. He told reporters that problems seem a lot bigger when you're at that age, and he wanted Cammy to know that nothing has occurred that can't be fixed. He emphasized that she's got people who love her very much and are more than willing to help her deal with whatever she's going through. But mental health history doesn't mean we ignore every other possibility, and investigators made that crystal clear from the start. So let's get into what actually happened on December 24th, 2025. Christmas Eve morning. Think about your own family's Christmas Eve. Maybe you're wrapping last-minute presents, making breakfast, getting ready for the day's celebrations. The Mendoza Olmos household was probably doing the same thing. Cammie's father said she told him she loved him the day before. Everything seemed normal. No arguments. No red flags. No signs that anything was about to go wrong. December 23rd ended like any other day in their home. Then comes the morning of the 24th. Around 6:58 in the morning, a neighbor's surveillance camera picks up Cammie outside her family home on the 11,000 block of Caspian Spring. The footage shows her walking up to her car, looking inside it for a moment, and then the recording ends. That's it. That's the last clear image anyone has of her at her house. She's wearing that black North Face sweater with baby blue accents, baby blue shorts, and white shoes. Her car stays right where it is. She walks away on foot. Inside the house, her phone sits on a table or a counter somewhere. Her iPad is there too. All her belongings, everything that makes up her daily life, still inside. The only thing she took was a car key. Why would someone take a car key but leave the car? That question haunts investigators. Was she planning to come right back? Did she think she'd only be gone a few minutes? Or was there some other reason we don't understand yet? Around 7 in the morning, maybe just minutes after that surveillance footage captured her, someone else's dashcam picked up a person walking along Wild Horse Parkway. Sheriff Salazar said the clothing matches what Cammie was wearing. The build looks right. The timing lines up. But he couldn't confirm with 100% certainty that it was her. The footage isn't clear enough. Still, it's the best lead they have for tracking her movements after she left her house. If that was Cammie on Wild Horse Parkway, she was alone, walking on foot, heading somewhere. But where? Here's where you need to put yourself in Rosario Olmos's shoes. You're Cammie's mother. It's Christmas Eve morning. Your daughter went out for what you assume is her usual morning walk. An hour passes. Then another. You start getting that feeling in your gut that something isn't right. You call her phone. It rings inside the house. Now that feeling turns into panic. You check her room. Everything's there. Her car's in the driveway. You start calling family members, friends, anyone who might have heard from her. Nobody has. How long do you wait before you call the police? What's running through your mind? Rosario didn't wait long. She knew her daughter. She knew this wasn't right. The Bexar County Sheriff's Office got the call, and what started as a missing person report quickly escalated into something much bigger. Authorities issued a clear alert, which stands for Coordinated Law Enforcement Adult Rescue. Now, you don't just hand those out for anyone who doesn't come home. To issue a clear alert in Texas, investigators have to believe the missing person is in imminent danger of bodily injury or death, or that the disappearance wasn't voluntary. Think about that for a second. Within hours of Cammie going missing, law enforcement already believed she was in serious danger. Sheriff Salazar assembled a massive response. The Bexar County Sheriff's Office took the lead, but they didn't stop there. The FBI came in to provide technical assistance and digital forensic analysis. They examined Cammie's iPhone and iPad, looking for any digital footprint, any clue about where she might have gone or what she might have been thinking. The Department of Homeland Security got involved too, monitoring border crossings and international flights. Some people asked why Homeland Security would be involved. Salazar explained they weren't ruling anything out. Could she have left the country? There's no evidence suggesting that, but they're checking anyway. He also confirmed something important. Cammie was not detained by IC. She's a United States citizen, and that theory can be put to rest immediately. The search operation grew bigger by the day. Deputies and investigators hit the ground, covering several square miles around her home. They brought in drones to get aerial views of the area. Cadaver dogs joined the search. Nobody wants to say it out loud, but when cadaver dogs show up, everyone knows what that means. They're preparing for the worst while hoping for the best. Over 100 volunteers from the community showed up to help. Think about that. Over 100 people who didn't even know Cammie personally decided to spend their time searching for her. Family members drove 17 hours from California to join the effort. The community rallied around this family in a way that shows you just how much people care when something like this happens in their backyard. Organizations like Search and Support San Antonio and multiple nonprofits joined in. The Youth Peace and Justice Foundation, also known as the Uvalde Foundation for Kids, put up a reward of up to $1,000 for information leading to Cammie's location and safe return. Volunteers expanded searches beyond San Antonio, checking areas in Waco, Round Rock, and Temple. Why those cities? We don't know exactly, but investigators must have had some reason to believe she could have ended up there. On December 29th, 5 days after she disappeared, authorities released that dashcam footage showing someone they believed to be Cammie walking along Wild Horse Parkway. Sheriff Salazar made a direct appeal to the public. He asked residents in surrounding neighborhoods to check their surveillance cameras, their doorbell cameras, any footage they had from around 7 in the morning on December 24th. He said even the smallest detail could be the breakthrough they need. Right now, as I'm talking to you, this case is still wide open. Investigators are exploring every theory. Was this a voluntary departure? Could she have been taken by someone? Is human trafficking involved? Could this be related to her mental health struggles? Every single possibility is on the table. Her family is living a nightmare that nobody should have to experience. Rosario Olmos said it best. It's not Christmas for me. It's not for us. It is the most terrible day of my life. Her Aunt Nancy told Cammie directly through the media, "Your mom is destroyed, but she's very strong, and we're going to find you." Alfonso Mendoza, Cammie's father, is holding on to hope that his daddy's girl will come home. But with each passing day, that hope gets harder to hold on to.
Father,
Yes, I'm Camila's father.
tell me a little bit how you're feeling right now.
Well, I'm feeling down, devastated, The only thing is my faith. It keeps me going in God, man of faith, and all the support here, community, churches, all over, family members, all over. I know the prayers. That's what's keeping me strong.
Yeah, I talked to your friend over here, and he was telling me how your daughter was just always with you.
Yes.
Kind of like a daddy's girl.
Daddy's girl, she always called her that, Daddy's girl.
So tell me a little bit about how the search is going, where we stand right now.
Oh, we're standing good. They're doing an awesome job, everybody. Also, all the rescues, the sheriffs, the Bexar, everybody. And I know God out there too.
Any leads on what could possibly had happened? I know your friend said that she might have said her goodbyes to you a day prior.
Oh, she came in and said and told me she loves me, but that was usual for me. She was Daddy's girl and always loved me, and she loved me and cared for me. To remember that I love you, I said like nothing. She always said that to me, so it wasn't something awkward or different. Never thought unusual, but she ain't the type of person who would have done something like this. She always put her, first. I mean, she wouldn't put her. She always put anybody first before her, and caring, loving, Christian.
Yeah. So now we have the FBI involved. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, that's what I heard. Those good news from the investigators. That makes me feel great, and I hope we find her. We're gonna find her. We're gonna find her, and she's gonna come home safe.
Yeah,
We
so-
miss her. Whoever sees her out there, and she knows out there, that Daddy's here waiting, and come home and love her.
Absolutely. We got tons of people out
Oh
there.
yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, this is support rescue. They were offering. I've been getting help, blessed. I know it's the blessing of God, first, and everybody supporting. I don't have words for thank them all. It's gratitude by the bottom of my heart. Thanks to everybody and all around the world. I know those prayers. That's what's holding me strong.
Nearly a week, though. It's nearly a week that she's been missing. It's pretty tough.
It's tough.
Yeah. How are you and the family?
Family good. A lot of support. It's all over. But I know that some of them are not here. I'm from California. I've been here 13 years. I just got like one cousin that's it here. But all my family's in California. But it don't matter where you're at. But the prayers. They told me universal, worldwide, wherever, global, in Mexico, and a lot of family in Mexico too, praying, supporting. That's what's sustaining me, my faith and all the prayers and the support.
It's got to be hard to not hear from her, for nearly a week and wonder where she could be.
Well, I worry a lot. I would say she took nothing, no identification, nothing, or in her cell. It's unusual, awkward, She's not the type of person who would have done something. I'm not saying she's a runaway or something, but it's totally, I'm in a state of shock, But she ain't the type of person, loving, caring, with her friends, going to school, you know, nothing out there drinking or anything, nothing, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
You know,
that's
she
what we're
was
hearing from people.
Yeah,
Complete
very
shock.
humble, caring, totally shocked. I mean, for myself, I just feel shocked, you know, but, you know, I would like to find her. Anything, I know we're doing an awesome job, everybody, you know, you guys too, everybody out here, you know. What I have is just thanks to everybody here in the community, I might know, but when they come in, hey, anything we could do, support, I said, just the prayers. Only thing I need is the prayers, and if she's out there listening, if Daddy loves her, whoever knows, it hurts, it breaks my heart. And any leads, bring it to the sheriffs, or she could come and she listen, we ain't mad, she just gotta come. I wish she would have told me something, you know. I know stress gets in the way, emotions turn, you know, but what's holding me? My faith. It hurts inside. You know, I broke down a couple times. I still break when I go home, but I know the prayers are holding me down in my faith.
Amazing. Anything else you think, Blake? Anything else that you want to add into the story that we're leaving out?
What can I say? I mean,
yeah, what does the family think that happened?
well, I mean, I didn't know she was going through stress, maybe stress, but they didn't tell me because I was telling myself, we're divorced. I'm a divorce. I'm not with the mother, you know. We're not together. We've been divorced 11 years. That affected her the first time, but she never had thoughts like that, you know. I was always there for her, you know, whatever she needed. Bought her a car, you know.
I know we saw reports of this being considered like a mental health.
No, I never had no mental, no depression. She was athletic, you know.
Yeah.
She goes to work out at the gym, athletic, you know, walks and, you know, ride a bike and just athletic and real humble.
Do you think
Okay.
it might have been some foul play involved in this, or what do you think, or where's your headspace at right now with all
Well,
this?
might be. I can't say. I don't know, because she wasn't like that. You know. She ain't like that. I mean, I'm sorry. She ain't like that. You know, because I know she got baptized Christian, and you know, and all her friends, they get around. Her best friends, Camila, Estrella, Isabella. She calls her Bella. You know, they're awesome friends and family. You know, and you go ask them, and they're all caring, or their family. She'll a caring person. You know, she is. You know, she's humble, and you know, nothing like. I hope there's no foul play or nothing. You know.
Right, we're not going to that
No.
headspace, right?
I only say if someone knows her, seen her, to bring it out to the media, sheriffs, wherever she's at. You know. That's what I beg, like a father.
Thank you so much for talking to us. We appreciate
You're very
it.
welcome.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Pleasure to meet you. Wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Her cousin Jacqueline Flores said what everyone's thinking. All these scenarios running through our heads, none of us really know what happened. We just know this is not her. It's not like her. Northwest Vista Community College released a statement encouraging students to use the Timely Care app, offering 24/7 access to confidential mental health resources for all students in the Alamo College's district. They asked everyone to keep Cami and her loved ones in their thoughts. But thoughts and prayers only go so far when a young woman is still missing and her family is falling apart. So where does this leave us? 6 days after Christmas Eve, Camila Mendoza Olmos is still out there somewhere. Investigators are working around the clock. The FBI is analyzing evidence. Volunteers are still searching. Her family refuses to give up hope. But every hour that passes makes this harder. If you live in San Antonio or anywhere in Texas, check your security footage from December 24th around 7 in the morning. Look at your dashcam recordings. You might have something that seems insignificant, but could be the key to bringing Cami home. Here's what I want you to think about. What makes someone walk out of their house on Christmas Eve morning and vanish? Was it a choice, or was that choice taken from her? And how does a family move forward when they don't even know if they should be mourning or hoping? These aren't easy questions, but they're real and they matter. If this case has gotten under your skin the way it's gotten under mine, do something about it. Share this video right now. Comment your thoughts below. Subscribe to She's Alive if you haven't already, because we're not letting cases like this fade away. Check out our other videos where we dive deep into cases that need attention. The Bexar County Sheriff's Office is asking anyone with information to call 210-335-6000 or email bcsotips@bexar.org. Tips can remain anonymous. Cammie's family needs answers. She deserves to be found. Let's make sure this story doesn't end here.